As all the headlines have been saying, is a really big night for the Democrats. I say that with caution. I understand deeply as a Democrat that we're sort of hungry for a big win these days, right? And that is completely understandable. I think that what you saw here was a message of affordability that really resonated with people and a messenger that people found really refreshing, right? I mean, there's been so much talk about leaders that have just been entrenched and have been there forever and that are bought by big money, and Zoran Mamdani represents something very different there. And I think there's something to be learned by everyone by how disciplined he was on his message, and not just how disciplined he was on his message, but how he was willing to kind of think big and dream big and then distill that into really easy slogans. And of course, he's been criticized for, fast and free buses. But I think what it shows is that people are eager for Democrats to not just be the party of not Trump, but to offer fresh solutions and to not be afraid to dream big. So that's kind of my takeaway from that.
Yeah, it's been interesting watching from afar. I have not been paying close attention, but I can't seem to get away from the headlines. I think one NRCC poll showed that among voters in 46 different battleground districts across the country, more than 80% were familiar with Mamdani. And so that was crazy. I always think I am a good litmus test of what people are paying attention to, because like I said, I'm not reading the New York Times every day. I'm not seeking out those articles, and it made its way to me, and I think most people have been talking about it. I do think it's hard to know whether he was the reason why he attracted those votes, as opposed to whether he was running against a really flawed candidate. I mean, a victory against someone who had to step down as governor because of multiple allegations, it's hard to really claim a victory. I mean, even in the state of Alabama, we elected a U.S. senator not that long ago.
He has some experience with that.
Yeah. Because his opponent had similar struggles. But I think in terms of, was this a huge mandate against Donald Trump? I'm not sure on that yet.